I was a good boy, but I did something wrong, so my black ass had to go to jail. My mother said, Darren, because I ain't no big brothers. She said, Darren, let me tell you something. There's one thing that crazy understands. I said, what's that, Ma? She said, crazy understands a good ass whooping. Became wise at a young age by being a good listener, you know? And I pick and choose who I listen to. You know, I don't listen to a damn fool. I don't listen to a damn dummy. I have to see you have success for me to listen to you. And if you're older than me, I know you've already gone before me. So you're going to tell me about your successes and failures in life, and I can decipher from the two. I'm a little well-rounded because a lot of folks don't know my mom's took me to Italy when I was about 4 years old and kept me there for 3 years. And I had fun out in the open there, you know, and there was this white lady there. I spent a lot of time at her house on her farm. She called me Blackie, but she didn't see black people before, so I took no offense, and my mom didn't either. Just that's what she saw to call me, you know. But on that farm, I learned a lot of things, and I learned to respect and a certain kind of affection, I might say, for life and for live things like animals, how grass grows, because there was nothing there. And out of that, I knew that there was an element of something that was bigger than me that made these things, you know, that made the earth, that made the chicken, that made the horse that I saw gallop through the pastures and whatnot. These are things that I didn't see in Brick City growing up in Bury Farms, you know, where we had no grass and we played football. Shoot, it was broken glass on our football field, made us tough, you know. But when I got back to the farms, I had a little bit more perspective than the fellows around me. I had a mother who had been through hell and high water, you know, and her only saving grace was learning the Lord. So she learned to teach me, you know, she learned, and that she can teach me. And mostly being the firstborn child, she taught me to be strong. She told me a lot of stories about David in the Bible and how he had killed 10,000s of people just because the Lord said so. He was commanded to. And I've taken life too in the street, you know. And I tell you, some life is ordained to be taken by God, you know. You can't go out on your own. There's a difference when you do something on your own. But if God appoints you, you're going to have to obey. You know, it's your will, it's his will, and his will is going to be done, you know. I would have a regret if it wasn't by his will. Some death in the streets of Washington, D.C. is ordained by God, you know. We hear the stories, oh, Johnny was a good boy, so-and-so. So was I. So am I. Everybody's a good boy. The jail is full of people that used to be good boys, and some of them was bad as hell. I was a good boy, but I did something wrong, so my black ass had to go to jail. You know? I fuck with somebody's car, I come in somebody's window. Yeah, I was born with principles and I was taught now lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. But I come to your window and you bust a cap in my ass. Don't get no protester signs and go out on the street and talk about how much I was a good boy. That might be well and done, but on that particular night, at the time of my death, I wasn't a good boy. Okay? You understand that? We talk about all this drugs and guns and this and that in our communities. And I can always blame that as a setup for why I've been to jail 7 times. You know? Why I spent so much time in jail. Why I ended up with a hypodermic needle in my arm at the age of 13. You know? Why I ended up smoking PCP at the age of 17. By the age of 21, I used just about every drug you could think of. Yet here I am, blessed with a family of 5 children and a loving wife that I met since childhood, you know. But I can go and cry about the elements of the world taking me down, but you got to overcome these things. Sure, it's drugs, and guns in our community. Of course they is. But if I put a ton load of guns in the street, if I put a ton load of drugs in the street, it ain't going to have no effect on me unless I touch it. Because those are inanimate objects. They don't move. If I set a gun on this table in front of me, it's not going to kill the man across the street unless I pick it up. If I put a pile of coke on the table in front of me, I'm not going to become a drug addict unless I reach out and touch it. But as long as it sits on that table, it has no power. So we can't be blaming society and the white man, I can anyway, for things that I control. I got to take responsibility for my actions. And so would you, you know. It's a shame that we not taught everything that we should be taught, you know, because nowadays we not taught the things we was taught when I was a kid. See, it was okay for the teacher to tell you, make sure you wear clean drawers in case you get hit by a car. You might have to go to the hospital, and you don't want to have no dirty drawers when you get to the hospital. If you talk about some children's underwear or something now at school, you'll get in trouble. Back then, it was okay if the teacher you was bad. The teacher beat your ass with the ruler. But now, if you beat their ass with the ruler, hey, the teacher gonna lose their job, you know. Now, you gotta be careful what you say to the kids. Kids say anything they want to say to you. You gotta talk a certain way back to them, you know. And certain things that we don't understand. And y'all know I ain't lying. I'm going to give you an example. If I tell Johnny Joe Blow, I say, look here, don't touch my shoes. My shoes is under my bed now. I say, don't touch my shoes, man. I like my shoes. I don't want no fingerprints on my shoes or no mustard stain or chicken grease. I come back in the house, my shoes is not under the bed. They're in the middle of the floor because Johnny Joe Blow done touched my shoes. I put my shoes back. I tell him again, I said, don't touch my shoes, because this kind of people we are. You know how we roll. And come back again, then touch my damn shoes again. I said, didn't I ask you nicely, don't touch my shoes, man, because I really don't want them to get stained up. I put them back under the bed. But then I come back again, third time. Johnny Joe Blow done touched my shoes. Now I look at Johnny Joe Blow and I say, didn't I tell you don't touch my motherfucking shoes? Next time you touch my motherfucking shoes, I'm going to bust that motherfucking ass. All of a sudden, Johnny Joe Blow don't touch my motherfucking shoes no more. You know? There's a certain way that we got to relate to. I hate to say it, but y'all know I'm not lying. There's a certain way in the hood we got to relate to our kids. And these teachers are handcuffed, man. And the kids done gone wild. They run rampant. They like, oh, that punk motherfucker can't do shit. Oh, fuck my teacher. You kiss my ass, bitch, because you can't do nothing to me. You know? You can't talk to me. You can't talk to me any kind of way. You can't do a damn thing to me. Hell nah. How about I slap the motherfucking shit out of your ass? You better pick that goddamn book up and read that goddamn book like I told you to read it. All of a sudden, you sitting down and reading the damn book like I told you. But it's not to hurt you, and it's not to teach you that there's no other ways of resolution. But it's just some things crazy don't understand, you know? And there's some things that crazy does understand. My mom told me a long time ago, there was a boy named Lil Kelly. I was scared of shit. I was a new kid going to Moulton in Southeast. And Lil Kelly was off the chain, you know? And I said, shit, man, I don't really want to have to reckon with this dude, you know? So I told my mother, I said, you know, dude, Lil Kelly at the new school, he crazy dude, man. Everybody's scared of him. My mother said, Darren, because I ain't no big brothers. She said, Darren, let me tell you something. There's one thing that crazy understands. I said, what's that, Ma? She said, crazy understands a good ass whipping. I guarantee you, give crazy a good ass whipping. And crazy will straighten up quick. All of a sudden, he had good sense. I said, I was good to go once my mother told me. I went up there and beat the living shit out of his fat ass. And he ain't fucked with me ever since, you know? Yeah. So I learned coming up. There's one thing, and these are things that molded me to the G I became to be. You know? Shit, now I know. These motherfuckers that niggas scared of, give them a good motherfucking ass whipping. All of a sudden, they ain't so fucking crazy no more. At least when they come your way, you know? Ain't nobody can't fight no more because if you go whoop a nigga's ass nowadays, these punk motherfuckers, they gonna go get a gun. I whipped a nigga's ass one time because he was my friend. He violated, you know? But I still beat his ass in violation. But I was strapped the whole time. But after I beat his ass, I showed him something. I pulled my gun out. I said, look here, nigga. I had this joint the whole motherfucking time I was whooping your ass. The only reason I ain't blow your fucking head off is because I love you. And I love you as a brother, man. And it shocked the shit out of him when he saw the gun. But that's the soldier in me. And that's what real soldiers can do. They can put them motherfuckers up and they can throw them joints, you know? But nah, you motherfuckers scared of a motherfucker punch in the face. Y'all scared as shit of a punch in the face. Now you got punk, skinny motherfuckers that can't fight a lick killing real motherfucking soldiers. A real nigga gotta die at the hands of a punk motherfucker because he got a goddamn gun. And y'all girls respecting these motherfucking niggas, y'all play a big motherfucking part in it. Because these niggas like to impress the girls, man. So y'all girls gotta let these niggas know, man, y'all niggas shooting up and strapping up and shit don't impress me. You that type of nigga, you don't get no pussy from here, you know? You need to find you another bitch, because I don't deal with weak-ass niggas like that. I like niggas that can twist them joints, you know? Y'all accepting that shit, and y'all encouraging that shit when y'all start fucking with these mud-ass motherfucking niggas, you know? Leave them motherfucking mutts alone, man. The fuck want to bring a mutt home? Your mother coming here, you talking about, that's your boyfriend? Yeah, that's my dog. That ain't your goddamn dog. That punk bitch motherfucker is a mutt. Ain't no goddamn dog. Come on, man. Quit playing with your motherfucking self. You know? Come on, quit playing with your motherfucking self, man. You know it. Y'all know every motherfucking thing I just said is true as hell, man. Y'all niggas, man, what happened to us, man, back in the day, we used to have a lot of gyms, a lot of recreations and boys clubs, shit like that. And we could box, you know, we had boxing all over the place. So the boys back then grew up not afraid of the punch in the face, you know. We fought a lot. If you box, you get punched in the face like 30, 40 motherfucking times in 5 minutes, you know. But now you motherfuckers can't take one punch in the goddamn face. You motherfuckers gonna whip out a motherfucking gun. What you gonna whip out a gun for? You scared of that man? You scared of that man? Meet that man on the bricks, man. Go toe to toe. Now I can see y'all done created a situation now where, oh shit, I gotta be strapped because everybody else is strapped. And I know that's right, man, because I ain't gonna bring a knife to a gunfight. I feel you on that shit. But how the fuck did we get here? Back to my point in the beginning. If I put a ton of guns in the motherfucking street, they ain't gonna have no motherfucking power unless somebody pick them up. You motherfuckers start picking them up. Your parents don't give a fuck about you. Half of y'all don't even want these fucking kids. And stop lying. Quit fucking playing. A lot of you motherfuckers having these kids, boy, male and female, y'all don't even want they motherfucking ass. Some of you motherfuckers hope the goddamn kids get killed. Yeah, get the fuck on, get rid of them. And go get locked up. Because if you gave a fuck, you be trying to teach their ass something. You be telling their ass, man, don't be bringing that bullshit in my motherfucking house. You ain't got to worry about the streets killing your ass because I'm going to kill your goddamn ass. You better straighten up and fly the fuck right. And don't be bringing that bullshit to my door. Y'all niggas ain't representing, man. Everybody talking about this, that, this, that, this, that. Y'all ain't doing shit. I ain't never seen a motherfucking... I never thought I'd see the motherfucking day that the goddamn grown-ups will be scared of their own motherfucking children. You motherfuckers scared of the goddamn kids. You better start slapping the shit out of one of these motherfuckers. I'm waiting for a motherfucker to get wrong with me. Jump out there without a parachute. I'm going to crush your motherfucking stupid ass and put you back in your place. But then I'm going to give you some brotherly love in the end. My foot gonna be so far up your goddamn ass, you ain't gonna see nothing but the shoestring. And that's all I got to say. That's some food for thought. Because y'all motherfuckers bullshitting.